Make sure to subscribe to Apillow on YouTube. Very cool content creator.
Are you a warrior for the Lord? Do you do a little bit of ninjutsu? Maybe a little bit of taekwondo, maybe a little bit of some crime fighting. Are you a warrior? In the gang. God's gang. So recently, this is something I saw a little while ago. I thought it was a joke, but apparently it's not. There is this little show, I'm guessing it's for kids, called God's Gang. And it is a multicultural, multinational, laugh-filled series highlighting the promise of peace, kindness, and unity. So it seems like a pretty peaceful show. It's talking about pluralism as a concept, which I quite like. I'm gonna be talking about it a bit today because people. It's a little silly. I'm not gonna lie. We're actually gonna watch the intro right quick because it's a little silly. I'm gonna cut down the music because we gotta avoid the copyright. But you see, they're flying in the ship. Then you have your four characters. So you have the Christian guy, you have the Muslim guy, you have the Jewish guy, and you have the Hindu lady, looking all nice and snazzy. Yeah, saying, hey, peace between all people, which is a noble message, unironically a noble message. So we have our characters crisscross the Christian character. We have two Muslim. So I'm guessing he does sumo wrestling for him. Master Chef. Muslim food is pretty good, and so I can see why that's his hidden side. You can't see it because my cam's covering it. Then we have Taekwondo Hindu. They tried hard to get that to fit, but you know what? It fit. So, she's a hard rocker, apparently. Reads animals' minds, according to the lyrics. And then we have our... I'm sorry. I like what the show's trying to do, and we're gonna be talking about... I can't... Really? You didn't have to make everything a pun. This sounds like a slur. Ah! Oh. Oh. God, this is... Okay. 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 And then we have the Dove, Mrs. Dogma. And hey, look, together they're better for now and forever. It's God's gang. So I'm gonna say this outright. I do believe that this, as a property, despite how silly the names are for the characters, I actually do think this is a good thing. I believe that respect for pluralism is something that we should be doing. I do actually believe it is important to teach kids that despite differences, despite religious differences, we can all coexist in harmony and love one another. That is a very, very important message to push, and I'm glad that this show is doing it. That is a good thing. No matter how bad the naming conventions might be, that is actually a really good thing to do. To teach kids from a very young age, hey, people are going to have different religious beliefs than you. Respect them. Respect their religious beliefs. That is a good thing to teach kids. People on Twitter really aren't liking it, though. People on the lovely platform that is Twitter actually really don't like this message, though. So, you have a couple of people here saying, this offends all religions, must have been created by an atheist. And then The champions at God's Gang are saying no hidden agenda, just a dream to bring more unity and peace to the world. You can learn all about our team of creators on our website. And then, of course, you have the definitely not hateful Christian, the most loving Christian saying try reading the Bible, being against, a series that, while admittedly could do a little bit better, is just trying to tell people, hey, oh, wait, copyright. Just trying to tell people to love each other. Oh, Christianity teaching acceptance as long as you're not black, Muslim, gay, or anything they disapprove of. The show is about four heroes of four faiths working together through missions and bringing the message of hope, acceptance, and coexistence. No religion is above another in our show. So saying, hey, look, while there are some issues with some people with religious beliefs, and while there are some people who don't preach hope, acceptance, loving one another, that's what the show's about. Hope, acceptance, loving one another, from a all religions pluralistic perspective. And I wouldn't be shocked if the creators of the series, look, people who are usually stationed in a way to where they are unwilling to coexist with other religions usually are the homophobic ones. So while I don't know necessarily everything about the creators of the series, I didn't look into them beforehand, I'm willing to be charitable enough to say they're probably not on the homophobic side. If they're willing to create a series like this, they are probably going to be more accepting because they're able to accept things between religious lines. So they're probably chill on that front. I'm willing to give them that level of charitability. So God's Gang, seriously, of course we have someone doing a little bit of trolling. This one is actually funny. Williams from Enter the Dragon, of course, has a reference to our kind friend Crisscross. And yeah, hey, look, we actually have someone saying something cool. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of loved it. Maybe change names and go deeper into each religion than surface level, and it could be something interesting. There you go. I feel like a series like this, no matter how I didn't even catch this before. It's Kyle from South Park as a ninja because of where was it?
Day off. Let's.
Also, again, copyright because of our kind friend here. Where is he? He's at the very end. Yes.
We're in.
Of course, you gotta get Kyle in. Okay. I still can't. That one's the bad one out of all of them. Like, out of all of the names they did there, that one is the worst one. Like, they could have come up with something completely different. But, it's a kid's show. So they're trying. I like this. And this is the reason why I'm covering this. Inevitably, there are gonna be some people who are going to look at this and be really cynical, speak out against it. We saw that where people are saying, oh, this goes against all of these religions and yada yada yada. Look, at the end of the day, we live in a world where religion ain't going nowhere, okay? Now, billions of people across this planet are religious. You can go le Reddit atheist if you want. I'm an atheist, personally, yeah? And you can be le Reddit atheist if you want and say, all religion is bad, yeah? You can say that if you want, but the fact of the matter is saying that isn't going to get us anywhere. Yeah? From a pragmatic perspective, from a realistic perspective, saying that isn't going to change the world. What we should be doing is promoting religious tolerance between people. Okay? Because people are going to hold on to their religious beliefs. They're most likely going to do that forever. And at the end of the day, what we should be doing in those situations is making sure that these people can coexist and love one another while they do these things. And I think shows like this do a very good job, or at least can hopefully do a very good job at teaching people to respect pluralism, teaching people to respect their differences between one another. And that is a very important message, in particular, to send to kids. Because at the end of the day, this kind of equality, this kind of messaging going towards younger people puts them in a position where they're more likely to make friends across faiths, where they are more likely to not engage in bigotry across faiths, which unfortunately happened in the modern day, still to this day. Very recently, of course, very notably, there has been a spike in anti-Islamic hate crimes, as well as anti-Semitic hate crimes, with the recent conflicts between Israel and Palestine. And these issues, I know anti-Semitic hate crimes have spiked. I believe anti-Islamic hate crimes have spiked. Let me look that up, just to be sure. Yeah, across the board, these crimes are spiking at an all-time high, and they're going up. They're only going up, just due to recent conflicts, and that's horrific. Okay, that is horrific. And when I look at series like this, no matter how funny and corny and cheesy it might seem from the perspective of
What?
being
He's the best player in the NBH.
being someone who's
Cheer
already
up.
been taught these messages, no copyright. Being someone who's already been taught these messages as a kid, it does make me happy to see that shows like this exist, where one, kids can see themselves in these characters. You know, there's going to be a Muslim kid who might watch this show and say, hey, there's a Muslim character in here. There might be a Hindu kid, might be a Jewish kid, might be a Christian kid, who sees models of people who they can aspire to be coexisting with each other and loving one another and existing alongside each other. And I know the comments on this video that I'm making right now are going to be horrible. That's just kind of how it is whenever you talk about religion. But genuinely, if I can say this, think about this for a moment. Set aside your religious dogma, what you believe, in terms of who should believe what, and think about the peace that this promotes. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, and that's something that I'm actually really happy. You know, no matter how silly this series might seem on face value, this is a good thing, and I'm glad that it exists. So I just wanted to inject y'all all with a little bit of hope. Today we are on our hope arc. I sound like a youth pastor. That is not intentional. But you know what? We love hope, and I love instilling hope in the people. And if you want to spread some hope, and you want to feel hope, and you want to be in a group full of hopeful people, you can join the Discord down below, where you can engage in the Bedhead community. That is our community. Past 200 people in the Discord right now, as well as that. If you want to debate me on something, we can do that. You can put in a debate submission in the Discord. I'm sorry, my brain is a little messy right now. It's about 3 o'clock when I'm recording. You can also follow me on Twitter, links down below. Email me if you have any inquiries. That email is down below as well. I love you all. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button.